Okay, do not buy Tapplock. Do not buy it. Do not buy these. They are a waste of time, a waste of money, and their customer service is terrible. So I bought 4 of these things, and all of them don't work anymore. All of them have failed. We thought that would be cool to go ahead and integrate these to where our padlocks are, 2 on the side, one on the front gate, one on the back gate. And we thought this would be useful. But the fingerprint sensors just, after a while, just out of use and just don't work. So here's one. I've registered multiple fingerprints on this thing. Just doesn't work. Here's another one. Oh, this is the one that just decided to die completely. Just won't charge, won't do anything. And here's another one. Won't open. I've done it a million times. I've reset it a million times. Won't open. Then you get another one right here. Won't open. 4 of them. All four have failed. And this was almost $400. It was like $370 plus tax or something like that. Do not buy these. Then I figured, okay, I'll go to customer service. One, they don't have a number. There's nobody you can actually call. You have to email everybody. You have to email through everything. And so this began a correspondence where I submitted it in September, got it, didn't get a response, got a response. Then I sent something back. Something got lost in a shuffle. Then the ticket got reset. Then it went all over. And so this went back and forth until about, like, things really started going into like November. Like late October, early November. And I have an entire email chain of all of the stuff that we talked about. And the Tapplock people, the support team, was asking like, oh, well, what's the serial number? Can you show us each one? It was like, they were asking me to like run through the whole thing and video record it and do X, Y, and Z. And I provided all of that. But what I came to find out is you're essentially, if you buy these, you're beta testing for Tapplock. They already had an issue where you could just pop this thing off and unlock it. And now, when it comes to support and like why these fingerprint scanners aren't working anymore, you're essentially now just beta testing their product. This thing was not ready to go. They're unreliable. Often, when you're putting things on and you're trying to open it up, it takes longer than almost just using a key and opening it up with a regular key. It's not as convenient because it takes so long for it to register. And then on top of that, these things end up forgetting your fingerprint after a while because they weren't made durably enough, I guess, or they weren't able to they weren't able to be used in a way that you can just use them every day in and out, because these things have just decided to fail on me. And these things are, they were used outside. They're according to the website rated to be used outside. And I live in Southern California. It barely rains here. It's mostly warm and dry most of the year. And this thing just decided to not work. So do not buy them. Because then once they told me that, I started talking to the Tapplock people, and I gave everything that they needed to do. We having to exchange information of like, all right, where's your shipping information? We'll go ahead and send these to you. Mind you, this is already like in December by the time that they're telling me, December, like January, that they're going to send me new ones out. And they go, oh, well, you know what? We're sorry. We don't have it. We're going to upgrade you to the new ones. But you're not going to get them until mid to late February. It's February 21st right now, 2019. I haven't gotten an email about what's going on. Haven't gotten an update. They haven't sent anything out. So they've got one more week until it's March. And so their customer service just gives you the runaround. So if anything goes wrong with these things, you're basically going to have to deal with an email chain. You can't talk to you can't talk to a person. There's no customer service support line, and you're basically just at the mercy of having to email people back and forth. And and I've told them multiple times, I just want my money back. I don't want these. I mean, these are no better than just using a key, just using a regular $10 padlock and a key. There's no sense in spending $100 on these things each. So don't buy these. They have terrible customer service. They're completely unreliable. They fail on you, and you're a beta tester. So if I'm making this video because I'm just fed up with TappLock, and their customer service sucks. Their customer experience when something goes wrong sucks, and their product sucks because these don't work. They do not work as advertised. My family were ended up being confused by how to use them, because you have to. It's not just like you put it on. You have to turn it on, wait for it to turn on. Oh, I forgot, this is the dead one. You have to turn it on. You have to wait for it to turn on, and then you hold your finger down. This is not faster than using a key and just unlocking something. So don't buy these. If there's anything I can tell you, is do not buy a TappLock smart lock. I mean, it's not smart. It's dead. I mean, how much? I don't know how much smart this can be. So don't waste your money.